I'd rather be sober so she knows that it's all me and not the liquor. I I mean, yeah, but like we're not saying like if you had to choose which one, but
We're
like,
back. Just give you a heads
you
up.
know, we're back. Let me refresh. Let me refresh, sure. Refresh this thing.
Part
Oh,
two.
I got a notification. King is is back up and running. No. Are you sure we're up?
Yes,
Because
we are.
Yeah, I see
You
it.
had it's a whole new link.
oh,
It's
okay,
you.
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, and we're back at it again. We're gonna
Part
get this
two.
together. We're gonna
I
get this together.
I,
Woo!
I'm
I I'm gonna
sorry.
get
And we been doing so good.
I'm gonna get a cooling fan and dump into the middle of this goddamn thing. Ah,
Okay. Um. So
Okay.
we're gonna be here for a second. We're just gonna wait for you guys to funnel back in here. I don't want to keep going until whatever.
I got Jamaica
Um.
back in here. Thank you. Appreciate you coming back.
It's Oh, you're doing damage control already. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to, we're on YouTube. Just the Kinkazoid podcast.
Well, I think
Please
what's
come
happening,
on
YouTube
YouTube.
crashed, but Facebook was still going.
Oh, Facebook
Facebook was
still
still
going?
no, was it? Facebook crashed.
Facebook crashed too.
Yeah.
Did it end? Because I ended it on I when I was
It ended.
because it still said streams were still going. That's right.
Facebook
Mm-mm.
So
Watch.
Facebook and
Appreciate it.
YouTube crashed. Okay, but we here now.
If you guys want to go on YouTube and watch this, the Kinkazoid podcast, let me know if you're on YouTube. Let me know if you
Oh,
guys have switched over to
I
YouTube
got
or
back up to
anything.
6 now. We getting back
Okay,
there.
we're getting back there. A shout out to everybody who actually has their notification. This is why we tell you guys we're not regular YouTubers. We're not trying to make you. I mean, obviously, if you're not here, then obviously there's no point. But we want you guys to be notified. So if anything like this happens, you get the little notification that we're back up again. So please, if you are subscribed to us,
Make sure you hit that
make
bell.
sure that you also have the notification bell hit on your subscription so that way you get notified of any time that we go down and we get back up or anything in between. So make sure that you guys hit the notification bell so you can get notified anytime we go right back up on.
Mhm.
So, but we appreciate everybody coming back. I appreciate everybody who's here on my TikTok. Hey guys, appreciate you being here. So yeah, so let's get back into it. We're gonna get the people coming back in, they're gonna funnel back in. If not, we're close to getting to our aftercare anyways. So
We
it's
are.
time. And we made it thus far without a crash. So I think we did pretty good.
The
Compared
last 20 minutes of the show.
the
That's when it
last
went
20 minutes. So that's
acting.
right. That's fine. Um
What it was, the computer said this is getting too spicy for him. No.
exactly. It was getting a little too hot, getting a little too hot, getting a little too crushed red pepper. You feel what I'm saying? But
That's right.
yeah, but I think like I mean, I be downright disgusted. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to my
Under
my
influence.
alcoholic self. You know what I'm saying? When I be drinking
Uh
watermelon.
oh, we got
Okay.
a new subscriber. Appreciate you subscribing.
Hey, thank
Thank you.
you.
But yeah, I don't it's not the thing of like it makes me feel like it'd be more freaky, whatever. Obviously it gives like more loose to the goose, like you feel a little bit more ample to do whatever. But I think it also takes away your immediate thought process on stuff, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you're I'm not how do I say this? That's what they say is called liquid courage, right? It gives you it stops that first immediate insecurity thought. Like it stops it and it breaks through, surpasses it immediately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually there's a red light, you're like green, honey. Okay, yellow is only for bananas. Okay, we finna go through this thing. So I feel like it's instead of being like, oh well, I don't want to do this because it like I might look like this or it might whatever. No, the drunker you, the higher you is like, no, we gonna do this because it's gonna feel good and gonna look good and they're gonna like it.
Mm.
Okay. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people either don't have a problem being under the influence while you have sex or like being under the influence while you have sex because it gives you that freedom. You almost feel
Yeah.
compelled to just feel good. Like, like if you're going out to an event and you're by yourself, whatever. Like last night went out, had a good time, but I would tell you, sober me when talking to strangers and liquored up me when talking to strangers is like two whole different people.
Oh,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like it's like I can still give you your hi, how you doing? Oh, nice to meet you. Where you from? Yada yada. But then I can give you, oh, stop playing. Ah, come on now. Like it gets more fun. It gets more like comfortable if
Mhm.
that says anything. So I don't know. I want to experience high sex, but then again, I'm scared because I be laughing too much already.
So for me, I used to be a believer in drunk sex. Until I came across this one
You can't
female.
get drunk.
I think it's a good
I'm
thing.
sorry, go ahead.
I'm not talking about for me, like, so
Mhm.
I drink a lot. I was in the military, and I had friends that we always like to drink. So drinking is one of those things. For me to get drunk, it takes entirely too much. So I usually just tend to just drink for the fun of it. Just have taste. But I did have this one girl at one point in time where every time we had sex, it had to be drunk for her, and it it gets to the point. It feels like you don't really want to do it. You're just doing it because that's what
To
I
appease me.
needed, just to appease
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So it takes the fun out of it. So I believe in sober sex now. That's just personally me.
Yeah. I know somebody who like
Mhm.
as a guy, I think a lot of men are like, I'd rather have sober sex just because
Especially in this day and age,
Yeah,
yes,
this day and age, yeah,
especially like
definitely.
this
because
day and age,
too much can be misconstrued. Okay, you think you got
like
one understanding,
literally
and then it's something completely different.
you
Mhm.
So yeah, I get it.
Do
like you
you?
could literally have a court case of,
Mhm.
well, she had 2 cups of alcohol. You don't think that was, she was able to really decide for herself if she wanted to,
Right.
for himself or whatever. So it's one of those things like almost like I would rather you be whatever. Like they don't mind, okay, if you've been drinking, cool. But if once you start slurring, they're like, okay, yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Like,
because
and
you
then,
can't make
oh,
a decision for
you
you
can't make a decision
can't
for
make a
yourself.
coherent decision. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like the mere fact of like sometimes some people just do get very sloppy when they're under the influence of any form. It's not
Mhm.
even cute no more. It's like you ever have it like a person that that like once they started drinking, it's just like the number of drinks that they can get to, and you're like, please just stop at this number. Please, please.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and then once they surpass it or get to the number, you're like, it's like it gets annoying. It's like it's not even a person like it's one of those things like even if you go out with some friends and
Mhm.
you have that one person, like I have a one of my friends, she's fine, she's great, she's dandy. But when she gets to this position, like we went out for her birthday a couple of years ago, and I thought the girl was not sober, but I knew she was drinking, but I thought the girl was fine.
Mhm.
We're getting into the Uber and we get in the Uber, and this girl's like, "Yo, I'm so fucked up." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, she looks like regular Stone Cold face. This
Mhm.
girl ended up having thrown up in the bar. Didn't even know she threw up in the bar. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, in the middle of the floor. I don't know how they cleaned that up. And then, like, I mean, was the next morning didn't know what happened. It's just like I don't want to take care of you. That's the thing. Like, if we're going to get drunk, we're gonna get high, we're gonna do whatever. I don't want to babysit you. I hate
Mhm.
being a babysitter. And there's certain friends that I in the past have babysat over and over and over again, and it's
Yes.
ruined my
It
time.
ruins your
I
fun.
have to be a parent for you, and that's
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
no. So especially if we're with each other
Mhm.
and like we hanging out, whatever, you get too sloppy on me. It's not even like you're just like my friend. You're like either my partner or a person I'm trying, and it's just like it just makes it uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Yeah, I know Hubjuicer has he's had to pick me up off the floor a couple times. I'm not even gonna lie about that. There's shame, but it's
That's
like
that's
it's
that's not that much because it's not a rare it's a rare
it's
occurrence for you.
very rare. It's very
If
rare,
it's a
and it
frequent
happens.
occurrence, then it'd be something we'd be talked about. It'd be like, hey, you may want to chill out on this. I've had
Yeah,
people where that's what it is. Even friends where I've had to take care of them. Like,
no, like it'd be moments where like because again, I don't drink often. I think I'm more of a social drinker than anything else. But it's like it was a couple of times where he had to pick me up off the floor like I was white girl wasted and took us to the room and then discovered that I had accidentally locked us out of our room and the keys to the room were inside of the room itself. So
Yes,
it was an event.
I discovered a new way to get in my room that night. I was
Oh, that
like,
was the day you discovered it.
yes, that was the
Okay.
day I discovered it.
Yeah, but I mean, when it comes in terms of sex, like I wouldn't ever have sex with somebody that was that drunk, like ever.
Yeah.
And yeah, Hubducer has never taken advantage or nothing like that. He's mostly trying to make sure I don't die. So,
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna die,
yeah.
but I'm gonna make sure because you about to have this mean ass hangover.
Mean ass hangover.
Yeah, I think I've only had one sloppy time when I was in college, and my boyfriend at the time had came in to visit, and I got accidentally fucked up. Like I was like walking, like on the cab ride back to our hotel room. I literally was holding his hand and like doing like the mantra breathings, like if you're in labor, like
Mhm.
that's literally I was like, because I needed that cold air. I got back to that room and I was yakking. I mean, like, and I was good. I went and took it, and then and I was good. And then like I yacked again. I went and took a shower, and the next day he was so pissed. He was like, "You came to the bed wet. Like it's like you almost took the towel, said 1, 2, 3, and just got in the bed."
Just
Like, you
fuck it.
yeah, like you were entirely fucked up, and I just felt so bad because it's like that's not how, especially when that's not how it was supposed to go. You didn't even mean to drink that much. Like it's like things can happen when you overly do it by an accident. Like you don't even mean to, and you're trying to reel yourself back in. But it is what it is. We all have our ups and downs.
hmm
But just as
There's like I said,
let's
there's pros and cons to everything. You just gotta be responsible and
be
understand
very
your limits.
responsible. Be very responsible. Just like Circus says, it's dope as fuck on mushrooms. Plus, it's out of your system in 48 hours, so I'm told. And then also, fuck that. I'm trying to go. I'm trying going to con
Try
No,
and having to
he
play.
said try going
Try
to
going to
con.
con and having to play nanny to 5 to 7 drunk weaves
hmm
out on the
Try
town.
try having a house party and have to deal with a party full of people like that.
a whole bunch of niggas you don't know too. I remember that party.
Yes.
And he was the only like somebody, it was what, New Year's Eve, and somebody had like passed out, I don't know if it was flyers or whatever the case may be, to say, yeah, my boy's
New Year's
having a
Eve
New Year's
party.
Eve party.
We
We
had
had
a
a
DJ
DJ,
and
it was drinks,
everything.
it was food, it was a bunch of shit, and a bunch of people he ain't know. So, I'm just there as the best friend or whatever. I'm chilling, and Darren is playing Hubducer is playing security guard. He can't enjoy himself at all. Like it was a
I
whole,
know.
it had to be like what, 30 people, 30, 40 people maybe.
More than that. More than
Ugh, that sucks. All right, so ending the show off a little bit. Let's get
Yes.
into
Something
reading the
on a better level.
signs wrong.
Reading the
Okay,
signs wrong.
wrong or reading the signs wrong because
Was it is it reading the signs wrong, or is it reading the wrong signs?
because
So
well
It's
when I
both.
said reading the wrong signs, you were like, no, it's reading the signs wrong.
I don't know which one it
But
is. So
it's
he got
two
clear.
different conversations. That's two whole different conversations. Because if you're reading the signs wrong, that means a person's just being regular degular with you and you're picking it up as like they want something more. But if you're reading the wrong signs, that means that the person could be trying to be with you, try or not, or whatever. And you're just like, huh? What
Yeah,
happened?
or vice versa. Like they, what I'm saying? Like you think that they trying to be with you, and in real life they like, nah, I'm cool. I think we just friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like a regular vibe type of shit.
Yeah.
And you're reading it wrong and reading too much into it.
Yeah. I think like there was a video along with it, and basically it's I guess she looked at him as a friend. And she had, first of all, I think the storyline is stupid. But anyway, the point is like she had brought him over and she's like, yo, I just wish a man. And I think a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
stuff happens like this. I think a lot of times this happens where a
Mhm.
person's telling somebody a story and you get that eye connection and you think that they're talking about you, and then it's just like, "Eh, that's not
I
what
just,
I'm saying."
I just want a man to, throw me up against the wall, choke me a
Yeah,
little bit, do
take
this, that,
more,
and the third. And
take
he's,
control.
read the room, and he's looking like, read the room. I think
Read
she
the room,
talking
bitch. Am I the room? Like,
right.
It's like, am I in the room right now?
am I in the room right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so I think that's one of the things. Is just like, um, you're telling this person, this is what I want, this is what I desire, this is what and then the person can almost kind of be like, tell me more. Right,
Right.
because now and it's like, I'm not saying that to you because I want you to do it. I'm just voicing it to you. And I think
Mhm.
sometimes you can tell what's happening, but other times it's like, I don't know. So I guess, have you guys ever read the wrong signals from a person?
Yep. Yes, I have. I'm married to that person. Read the wrong signal completely. Like we were friends with benefits for a while, and in the way that sometimes happens, you catch feelings when somebody is dicking you down. And so I was telling him, like, I wanted to be with him, and he was like, I don't look at you like that. Like, straight up, I don't look at you like that. And this was after he asked me, like, and keep in mind that we're fucking, okay? Keep in mind that we're having sex on a consistent basis. And he asked me, would you be mad if I got a girlfriend?
Don't look at me like that.
Yes,
No.
I'd be mad if you gave this slaughterhouse of a dick to another bitch. Yes, I would be very upset that shit. I never understood men that who do like, oh, would you mind if I start talking to somebody else? If you found out, or if I told you I was talking to another man, and and let's not even talk about genitals at this point. Let's just talk
Mhm.
about
Okay.
just me as a person, my personality, characteristics, like just me as a person, like towards you, and you fuck with it heavy, right? And I told you that I was prepared or about to give my time to another person, knowing that you finna lose out on this precious available time that I have now. Are you telling me that you'd be like, okie dokie, Ori. Like that's that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And then on top of that, I'm about to give this wet, wild river, this water splash park to somebody else. And you won't tell me you was okay with that? My boy, you lying. And you know why I know you lying? Because not you, but I know y'all lying because it has happened so many times when they're like, nah, I don't like the fact you fuck on other niggas. Da, da, da. Nah, because you just want it to your soul. That's what it is. You want it to your soul. But then you want to fall yet around here with Molly, Holly, and Sue and think I was supposed to be cool with it.
Mhm.
Hell no.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Hub Deucer, with your trifling 10 years ago ass. Go ahead. Tell the people. He did get a girlfriend. It was her. And now she a wife.
Eventually,
No,
eventually, it took
I
some
did get a
time.
girlfriend that time.
He did get a
At
girlfriend,
that point in time,
and then you know what killed me? You know what killed me about this whole situation? First of all, we were friends with
It's a
benefits.
whorehouse. It's a
We
whorehouse.
were friends with benefits, and it was like he had his, I had my situation, he had his
no,
situation.
at that point in time, I didn't have my situation anymore.
Well, that's how we started. You had your situation then.
Yes.
And so it was just like, it killed me because he was like, would you be mad? And then I was like, I pretty much played it like it's whatever. And then he got mad when, or not, I don't know if he got mad or not, but it was just like he always said something to me about how I ran away or whatever the case may be. It's like, you got a whole girlfriend. What am I here for? You know what I'm saying? What was the point?
You're
Like,
still my
you want me
friend.
to still be buddy buddy with you while I know that you fucking somebody else when I was just fucking you like a week ago?
You were still my friend. But the key detail that she keeps on forgetting about this
I
was
just said I had my own situation. I'm not
yes,
going.
she
Yes,
still had another nigga. So yes, I said, I'm gonna go get me a girlfriend.
I did.
Well, you didn't have to get a girlfriend.
She still had a whole nother nigga at home with her.
He knew I didn't want that nigga. He knew I did not want
No,
him.
Oh,
no, I
you was
didn't.
in a relationship.
She was still
Mhm.
in a relationship. I was out of mine. She was still in hers. I
So the truth comes out.
huh. Try to make
We
me seem
thought
like
this
I'm the
whole
bad guy.
time. Oh,
And
Like
you
I
were
was
the
just
we
bad
thought
guy.
this
You
whole
were still the
time
bad
that
guy.
the
You
Hub
were still the bad guy.
Deucers was out here gallivanting in these streets, okay, just ready to sling that thing on anybody. When the whole time Royal was already a homemaking Susie Baker to somebody else.
I mean, yeah.
For shame.
hmm
For shame. I am so sorry, Hubdusa. My apologies.
I
Okay.
appreciate
I'm
that.
so sorry.
Wait a
I'm
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, because he left his situation earlier than I left my situation, now he's a good guy?
No, but
Well,
the fact of
Because
the
at
matter is,
no
when I
time,
asked,
he
sir,
did
at
it.
no
He
time did
did
you
it out
ever
of
say,
selfishness. He did it out of selfishness because he's like, well, if you have your cake and eat it too, I'm gonna get me some pudding. So that's what he did. He
he
got
had been
some
listen,
pudding,
no. The nigga had been eating cake, ice cream, and pudding the entire time. Okay, there was no
and that's
there
why he
was
got them kids.
hmm
That is why
just
he
saying.
got them
I'm just
kids.
saying. I'm just saying. You know what? It's okay. I'll put it on both of us. How about that? But yes,
But
I
heck,
read the signal wrong.
it's not that you read.
That
It's
was
not
what
that
the
you.
story
It's not
was.
that you read it wrong. It's just the fact of the matter is, as I've always said,
right, Jimmy.
when I was younger, I was great at playing my part. If we met up and this is what was happening, and you kept me in this one category, I'm going to stay in that category. I'm going to stay in my lane. If I've been to friends with benefits, I'm going to stay the man with your friends with benefits until otherwise noted.
Exactly. Not just I said,
Mhm.
did Royal just hit you with the entanglement? That's crazy.
Not the
Literally,
entanglement.
literally she did. So I don't know. I've had plenty of times where I read a single signal wrong or was instructed like this is what we are, and then I exactly act how you tell us how we are, and then you get mad because now I'm acting exactly how you tell me we are. So I'm like, what's going on here? Like
Yeah.
what's really happening? Um, but I don't think I've ever had a time where I've read actually it was one. It was one. This is when one of my friends he streams, and the person in the chat was getting a little cheeky, and we went into like a private chat, and they're like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend." And I'm like, "Huh?" They're like, "Oh yeah, I mean, we just we talk like that for like on funny on the chat." And I was like, yeah, if I was your girlfriend, I would not want you to talk funny like that to somebody. Like I would, like so that's my reading the signs wrong. But
Mhm.
it is what it was. But it's time to get the off of here and go straight into our Discord. If you guys are a part of our Discord, we always have a after show or aftercare specials that when we go in, we talk about the episode, we talk about what our do's and don'ts. You guys get to actually speak and say what you need to say instead of having your thumbs or your fingers be the typing warriors that you are to try to get what you want to say in the moment out. So I just dropped the link for the Discord in the chat. So if you guys would like to, please follow, create a Discord account, and get in there with us. We have not safe for work drops. We have grown and sexy self drops, general things. If you have anything that you want to discuss on the show or any questions that you have for us, there's a lot of different channels that we have available on there. So make sure that you follow us on Discord, and we're going to be in there and on aftercare. Once again, I'm girl Chase C Hayes. No matter how you say it, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth. You can follow me on TikTok at Chase Inc. That's CHAYESINC. And you can follow me on Instagram at Candy Taste Sweet because it's true.
And what's up, y'all? It's your girl Royal. You can follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and IG as Royal_KP. You can also follow me on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube live, again with this man for Snack and Flick.
And as she already said, well, it's your boy Hubducer, and as Royal said, yes, you catch us on Snack and Flick Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. You can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all Dragon Chills. So come catch us. We got some time, and catch y'all in aftercare.
See y'all in
Yeah.
the
See
aftercare.
you guys in aftercare.
Good night, everybody.